Well, hello, my berries. It's me, Darkbery32, and today I come to you with a Dear Darkbery letter. So I'm just going to dive right in. This particular person asked me not to use their name. So if I have to use a name, I'm going to use the name Sharonda. I don't know. It just came on top of my head. Okay. It says, "Hello, Karen. I have a situation that I want to get your input on. I have not been dating in a while, and although I have gone out with some Hispanic men, I have never dated a Caucasian man. I really love black men. I love the way they look, smile, and the shape of their eyes. But Karen, they do not seem to care for me anymore. A black man is my dream man." Okay. "Here lately, I have been wondering, should I date out of my race? I do not plan to date until COVID is over, but I would like to meet someone. I don't even think I want to get married again. Been there, done that. For some odd reason, Jewish men find me attractive, and some of them are handsome, but some of them I do not find attractive. I like the ones who have curly hair, kind of like a black man, with that Jesus look. My preference is a dark chocolate, but they are looking for women of other races in my area. Should I date out of my race?" So, yeah, so that was it. And they don't want me to mention their name. So, Sharonda is who we're talking to. All right. So, that is the gist of the letter. So, we're going to dive right in. Well, hello, my berries. It's me, Darkberry32.
Where do we go from? Where do we go from here? No one can save us from keeping clear. I don't wanna lose you, I don't wanna lose you now.
All right, so this person, Sharonda, wants to know if they should date outside their race. Well, there's a lot of things that are in this letter that I kind of want to address, and I took some notes. So I'm just going to dive right in. So first of all, I know who this person is. So I know that I know what race they are. Okay, I know they are an African American woman, and basically she loves her own race of men. However, other races are finding her attractive. She's even maybe flirting with the idea of dating Caucasian men. So first things first, and y'all know me, I am a woman of faith. Okay, so right off the bat, I feel like you have to consult the Lord about this first and foremost. Of course, you know what you like and you know what you find attractive, but I definitely okay. So in my own experiences, the Lord showed me my husband. He showed me who Earl. He didn't show me like exactly Earl, but he showed me a larger male. He was black. He had facial hair. He showed me, and the feeling that I felt when the Lord showed me was very overwhelming. Now I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I say, "Lord, why you show me this man? He give me so many trouble." But you know what? I can see the growth in our marriage. It was hard at first. Well, no, at first it was all lovey-dovey, and then in the middle it got hard, and now we're both maturing and really growing together and want our marriage so badly. We both want each other that I can see the maturity in our relationship. Now, having said that, everybody don't get what I got as far as what I saw. So some of the questions that I would tell Sharonda to ask herself, and I don't know if religion is a thing for her, but for me, I think this is pretty much for just about everybody. You need to be equally yoked. And what I mean by that, when it comes to your beliefs, if you have a really deep belief in, the Lord Jesus Christ, or you're Catholic, or you're Jewish, or whatever, I'm not saying that those marriages cannot work, but you're gonna have to get on the belief train. Either way, either you're gonna get off or you're gonna get on. So I do believe that you have to be equally yoked. Because you can get along with the person so well, but for some reason something will be missing. And I've actually experienced that. I've been with someone where we got along, everything was great, 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 but something fell off. And now that I'm a little bit older, I'm like, this could have been it, because they had some issues with the religion side of things and the Christianity side of things, and this could have been the reason why. So that's one thing. That's one point that you need to, when it comes to the Jewish men, and I don't know if you're Jewish, if you're Christian, I don't know what your religion is, but if you're Jewish, then everything should be all right. If you're, as far as equally yoked, but you're gonna have to come up with that yourself, because I don't know what your Christianity, or I'm sorry, I don't know what your religion is. Okay. Another thing I want to say is also, you know who you like, you know what you like, right? If there's a certain type of man that you like, you need to be patient and be willing to hold on. And again, see, all of this kind of stuff folds into my faith. That's just me. So this is the standpoint that I'm going to be coming from, is from the faith side of things, because I believe that when you're ready, and if it's time, things will be revealed to you. Okay, things will come. Things will come. Not in like, ooh, that kind of sense, but in the flesh. Someone will present themselves to you. Okay, for me, I went online and I found mine. He went online and he found his. So whether or not you know who you like, if it's a Caucasian man that you're looking for, make yourself open to that, whatever it is. Don't be close to anything, because I'm gonna tell you, I was an equal opportunity dater back in my single days, honey. I did. I dated them all. I know y'all probably laughing, but I did. I was equal opportunity. Do you hear me? I did not discriminate. I was black, white, Hispanic, Indian, baby. I left no stone unturned because I didn't know. And I was a person that I was attracted to all different types of races when it came to men. I was. I mean, if you were good looking and, I liked what I saw, you liked what you saw, then hey, let's get to know each other, because I would never know. I wouldn't know. I mean, even when it comes to my current husband, I've never dated a person like Earl. I've never dated a person like Earl. But the sweetest thing on this earth he is. Very much. He's so sweet. But then there's just, it's relationships, honey. Things are going to happen. No matter how much in love you are, things will happen. As far as, I think, like I tell my kids, no one has the perfect relationship. Mother and daughter, son and daughter, father and son. Nobody has a perfect relationship. So just know that going in as well, while you're looking into this whole dating thing, because there's going to be times where you're like, oh, I adore this person adores me, we're equally yoked, everything is fine, but sometimes he get on my nerves. You don't think you get on his, or vice versa? Like, things like that are going to happen. So I say, be open. Be open to all the possibilities, okay? And look at it as an adventure and something fun, because it's like, okay, Lord, I'm excited. I'm excited because you're getting ready to bless me. You're getting ready to bless me with someone who's looking for me and I am looking for them. And just be open. Be open. So to me, that's where this whole thing, you're like, oh, Jewish men find me attractive. You say you find some Jewish men attractive. You just never know. You never know. If someone is trying to ask you out, just go. You're not marrying them. You're just going on a date. That's another thing. I think maybe not take things so seriously. Lighten up. To me, going out on dates are sometimes like job interviews. When I was out looking for a job, some of these places that were calling me in were not some of the places that I wanted to work for, right? But I looked at it as practice for the real company that I wanted to work for. So I got that practice, and you can too. You know, you can get that practice by going out, and who knows, you could meet a lifelong friend through the entire journey of going out with certain people. You just never know what bridge the Lord is trying to get you to cross to get you to where you want to be. Okay? And so, like I said, give someone a chance. Just give them a chance. You just never ever know. Like, I'm excited just thinking about it. Like, the smile, I can't stop smiling because I'm like, oh, the ride that you're going to go on. Sometimes the ride can be daunting and you can get weary behind it. But sometimes it can be so nice and so cool. And to get to where you need to get to, you know, that's the real reward. And I've already touched on the basis of hard work. I see that's on my notes. That a relationship is going to be hard work. So just know that going in. Like I said, at the beginning, everything's blissful and you're happy. And oh my God, I think I found the one. Oh my God, you know, he wants to talk to me all the time. We're texting all the time throughout the day while we're working. And everything's so blissful. And then all of a sudden, when he walks through the door, he throws his hat and it lands on the floor and he don't bother picking it up. And you're like, oh, he's so cute, but he's messy. He needs to pick that up, you know? And then there we go. Things start to happen. So just know that there's hard work in that. And if you're willing to, you know, go through that with the person that you start dating, then maybe it can flourish into something. Let's see what else I got on here. Yeah, so I pretty much touched on everything, but like I said, equally yoked, like who you're going to like. That's first and foremost. And like I said, yeah, girl, you asked, should I date outside my race? Girl, why not? What's the problem? You grown. Do you, boo? And be happy about it. I guess that's my real advice. Do you, boo? Because it is ultimately up to you. Look, I'm going to put it to you like this. Being in a relationship can change not just your life, but their life and whoever's connected on each side of you. You know, you have girlfriends and he has guy friends, and then you have family and then he has family. And when you start spending time together, that takes up space with other people. And he starts telling his family and friends about you, and you start telling friends, and it starts to create some kind of dynamic. There's some type of energy that's happening between you two and the families, right? So just know that, hey, I'm in this person's life, they're in my life. It's going to be, how shall I say, there's, like I said, there's going to be some type of energy that's going to be created because of the two of you deciding to get together, right? So what you want to do is to concentrate on not just making yourself happy, but him too. So when all of that happens, when you're trying to do that, there's going to be friction here and there. There's going to be happiness here and there. Take your time. Take your time, because when it comes down to it, you have to be happy. So don't go dating, you know, a black man just because you black. That don't make sense. Not in this day and time. I know there's a lot of craziness going on in this world. And don't go dating a Jewish man just because he the only one that finds you attractive. Trust me, there are other people out there that'll think you're just, there's someone for everyone. And this is my best advice. This is something that you need to listen. So look, whatever y'all doing, put your phone down. Ladies, men, whoever's single and y'all looking for somebody, put your phone down, because what I'm about to say is going to be very, 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 very profound. Y'all ready? Did I get your attention? Did you go ahead and send that text? Did you put your phone down? All that good stuff. Pay attention. Turn the TV down. Tell the children to be quiet. Go into another room, because I'm about to tell you something that's very profound that got me through, oh my God, the years of being single and the years of dating. And this is some of the best advice I've ever heard. So I'm glad you stuck around this long. The Lord, my God, is not going to create your mate and not allow you to meet them. I need you to sit on that for a while. Sit on that. The Lord, my God, is not going to create your mate and not allow you to meet him or her. What I'm saying, don't rush. Take it easy. Get out there. Now that's the one thing you're going to have to do. Because I don't think they just going to come knocking on your door unless this is Amazon, FedEx, delivery, UPS. You know, we in a pandemic. Ain't no telling who's going to knock on our doors these days. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me stop being silly. But for real, unless he's just going to knock on your door, which is highly unlikely, you're going to have to step out there. And right now in this day and time, we have all kinds of social media. So there's no telling how you're going to meet a certain person. But you do have to step out there. You really do. You really do. And if there's someone out there, the Lord has them for you. He's just waiting for you to make that one step. Make the step. So, saying all of that, whether it's an Asian person, an Indian person, African American, Caucasian, Hispanic, you know, someone of the Orient descent, it does not matter. It doesn't matter. If you're open your heart, believe that you're going to meet this person and receive it. And now, this is something, a bonus. This is a bonus that I want to throw in there. How can I say this? If you find a certain type of guy that's attractive and that you actually like, start looking at yourself, okay? And what I mean by that is, like, a lot of people, you heard of how people make lists of what they want in a person, but then when you look at yourself, you ain't got nothing to offer them. Look inward as well. Look inward. Think about what you have to offer, what you would offer someone. And whatever you see that you like in that person, you know, you see a certain person, oh God, he's attractive. What is it about that person that you're attracted to? What is it? Because you haven't talked to them. You can't say it's their personality. You haven't talked to them yet. You just see the outside of them. What is it? Whatever it is, I don't want to say try to match that, but I'm going to say try to match that only if that's who you are. Don't be out there trying to get Brad Pitt when you really should be getting, oh, who can I name? Oh, gosh, who can I say? Because, you know, everybody think Brad Pitt is all this and all of that. So that's why I said Brad Pitt. When you really should be looking at, gosh, can't think of anybody right now. But just that normal guy. Just that normal guy, you know? Don't forget the normal guys. You know, everybody's always 6 foot, 6 figures, 6 you know what, and all them, them 666s, honey, get you in trouble. All right, that's all I'm gonna say about that, because I'm starting to get deep. Y'all know how I get to preaching. I know I take after my daddy, because honey, I can make a sermon out of the littlest things. But think about that. Think about who you are attracted to, and maybe exactly why you're not attracting what you like. You need to look inward as well. That's what I say. That's what I say. So let me read over this and make sure. Yeah, because I see right here, it's the curly hair. This curly hair. I don't know. You know, I would want this person to email me more. She's gonna see this video. I'm gonna let her know when the video drops, and she's gonna see this video. So give me more information, and maybe we will revisit this. And I know I was a little bit all over the place, but basically, the things that I would want more information on is the type of men that you're attracting. Do you think you're putting out to them the exact same thing that you're attracted to? Do you think you're putting out that same thing to them? Do you think you need to beef things up? Or maybe scale some things back? Maybe you scare them, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying, now, don't get me wrong, because y'all know I've been a woman by myself and then did my thing and I do my thing. I still do my thing. So I'm a very strong woman. So I'm not saying, oh, be docile, and because to each his own with all that. That's not me. I'm not that girl. I am not that girl. And I've noticed that I did not raise my daughter to be the same way, because she, sometimes I want to just kind of dab her with a little softness, because the child got some edges to her. But be you at the end of the day, right? Be you. But if there's something that needs to be improved by you or sharpened by you, then you might need to look into it. Because I'm going to tell you, for me, I can remember, I said I was going to end this, but hey, we're talking, okay? So I remember back in my day when I was single, always had, I'd put the wigs on, makeup on. I was dressing nice every day, I'd go to work. And if you don't remember, y'all can go way back. I think 2012 was was it 2012 when I first started this? Probably earlier than that. So I would, dress every day, make sure my jewelry was on. I was on point, on point, on point. And I couldn't understand it. I was like, I'm a good person, right? I'm a good person. I dress well. I know how to cook. I like to have fun, like to go out. I'm an outgoing person. But I just was not attracting the type of fella that I really wanted. And I don't know what it was, but I didn't understand why. And y'all gonna think this is so superficial when I say it. But one day I was out at a club. And when I used to go to clubs, I would get asked to dance, and guys would approach me and buy me drinks and stuff like that. But I looked at myself in the mirror, and I thought, I was like, oh, I'm looking good. I'm looking nice. I went shopping. Y'all know how it is. You go out shopping. You buy everything looking good. Everything is matching. You got your heels on. They're comfortable enough to wear, but they sexy too at the same time. Like, you got it all planned out, right? And so I was sitting at one of the tall tables, and I was sitting in a chair, like on a stool or something, and there was like this glass over here to the right of me. And I was like, ooh, let me check myself out. Let me look at myself, make sure I'm still looking good. And I glanced over, and all I could see was just belly. Just my midsection. And I was like, oh, gosh. Let me sit up. Let me suck it in. And then, because I've had things happen in my life, I felt like I started really digging in deep. And sometimes we're going to have to do that too, people. And I know this is about a relationship, but hear me out, because somebody needs to hear this. So when I saw myself, went home that night, woke up the next morning, and just like, Jesus, I need to lose some weight. Like, I just need to lose some weight. I felt like the type of guy that I really wanted to attract was not going to be attracted to me, because I didn't look as if I took care of myself. Now, on the outside, putting on the clothes, the makeup, that's one thing. And don't get me wrong, because in the African American community, a lot of black men love thick women. But for me, I was carrying all that weight because of something that has happened to me in the past, and I believe that weight was putting a barrier around me, like, stay away. even though deep down inside, that little small heart, you know, like the Grinch, he has the little small heart. I had that little small heart inside saying, I want someone to love me. I want someone to love me, but I've been hurt. I've been hurt. But I want someone to love me. I want someone to love me where I am. But then the walls were up. I had physical walls around me. And I think that has something to do with it. Because I can remember, oh my God, you know, I always call it my fat girl days because I had, and I'm not like I'm thin now, but y'all, I am significantly smaller than what I was, at least 30 pounds smaller than what I was back in the day, okay? And I would just, for breakfast, when I think about it, how I love to eat, but Jesus, I would get out before work, I would go to a donut place and I would get 2 donuts, right? But not just the 2 donuts, I would go to another fast food restaurant and get like breakfast tacos or some type of Mexican breakfast along with those 2 donuts. That was my breakfast in the morning. Okay, so that was around 8:30. Well, it's 12 o'clock, honey. It's time to go eat. Now I just had this probably like breakfast tacos and 2 donuts. So you know I'm full. So then, oh, it's lunchtime. So I'd walk over. Well, at least I'm walking over to the place where I'm gonna get something to eat. That ain't burning no calories. Cause here I am at La Madeleine getting a croque monsieur and a lemon tart to go with it, some chips, diet soda though. Diet Coke, baby. And then I pick the kids up from daycare and say, hey, y'all want to go out to eat? Let's go to Chili's. What? What was I doing? Self-sabotaging? I don't know. So I say all of that to tell you to really look on the inside and be truthful and honest with yourself, because that's what I was. I started to be truthful and honest with me and saying, because I think it was like on a Steve Harvey show or something like that, and they're like, hey, you ladies, y'all got this list of everything, but are you able to meet the requirements on somebody else's list? Because I noticed when I was online dating, you know, guys would say, I want someone that's healthy. That's another way of saying somebody that took care of their body. And I ain't mad at them for that. If that's not what you like, if you don't want no healthy woman, you know what I'm saying? So, and it can go the other way too. You can be sickly thin. And you're trying to overcome some. So, I guess if I had to break it down for you guys in 3 different ways, is if you believe in a higher power, seek that first. Number 2, really be truthful and honest with yourself. And then 3, go for what you want when it comes to a relationship. Don't think about anybody else. Think about you. And I can go into a whole nother section of, once you do get there, about how you should go about doing all this dating stuff, okay? Because I think I'm going to try to insert a card here at the top to let you guys, my dad actually gave some advice some years ago, and I'm going to try to find that video, but my dad gave some advice some years ago that you can click on that. And he's a minister, so I actually let him sit in my room and close the door and let him give advice to some of the single ladies. And this was before I even met my husband. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put that card in so you guys can click on that after you've watched this. So, okay, guys, I hope I didn't go too crazy, because this was a really big, deep, and I could only go off of some of the experiences that I've had, but I do know that those 3 things that I touched on will help you a lot. And then if I can do one last thing, whatever you want in life, this is what I always say. And I say this to everybody in my life, especially my kids and my husband, and I practice it myself. You need to ask for it. Don't be afraid to ask for it. Ask, believe, and receive. You're going to ask for what you want. You're going to believe in your heart of heart and your heart and your soul and your mind that you're going to get it, and you're going to act as if you've already got it by receiving it. When that act of receiving is acting as if you already have it, and then you will receive it. Okay? So when you act as if you're already happy, don't walk around mopey like you ain't got nobody. Walk around happy. People are attracted to happy people, to people that have confidence. They want to be around those type of people. So think about that. Ask, believe, receive. Okay, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I have enjoyed bringing this to you. I will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye. All right, guys, thank you again so much for watching my video. But if you would like to stay in contact with me when I'm not on YouTube, you can do so by following me on Facebook at Darkberry032 and Darkberry32 on Twitter and Instagram. I'm always on Instagram putting up different videos. And again, if you don't mind, please hit that subscribe button. That would help me out a lot with YouTube, and it'll get my algorithms up to par and everything. So if you guys appreciate these types of videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time I put up a video. Okay, guys, thank you again. Bye.
Nothing you say makes it better.